stop just going for the big areas that everybody knows. You need to have a way to find untouched places. And I built something called my untouched prospect finder location list. And I'm going to actually show you this. So I'm going to actually hop out of this so you guys can see this. But check this out. It's a simple Excel sheet, but it's super powerful. Let me show you what most people do. This is what they go after. Would you guys agree with me? And maybe not you all, but most people when they do offline, they're stuck in this red zone. You guys agree? Would you agree that you were stuck in the red zone? Now, I got this red for a reason. It's red because it's not where you should start. Okay? It's not where you should start. Doesn't mean you shouldn't end up there, but it's not where you should start. Now, we get into orange. This is much easier and much more obscure, and people aren't going to be going after this. And when you're using what I just showed you, should location be an issue? Should location be an issue? No. Let me tell you, I'm about to hit green. This is where you should start. Green and blue. Plenty of places. Plenty of places. You guys are going to get access to this so you can dive in and you can start pulling from some odd places. Because here's the thing. Do those people in those towns, in those cities, pay just as well as the big ones? And are they easier to get most of the time? The answer is absolutely yes. Absolutely yes. And Marcel has a great question. Marcel says, Ben, but what if all 500 AdLab members focus on green and blue? And we got some non-AdLab members here, but what if just the AdLab members focused on those? Well, it's funny that you should say that. I think my next slide should answer that for you. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? There's a reason I'm only doing 100 of these, and it's the bonuses. Now, here's the beautiful thing that Rob just brought up too. Even if I did give out 500 of these, are all of you focused on dentists? Are all of you focused on plumbers? Are all of you focused on, no, you shouldn't be crossing anyway. You should be fine. We're going to do 100 to open this up so I can keep this information good. By the way, I'm going to give you that sheet pretty much right after you buy. You just have to contact our support desk. The other bonus, though, I will do early next week so that I can walk you guys through all the scripts and I show you exactly how to use them. Okay? The bonuses, by the way, do not cover verticals. They are giving you generic things that can be applied to any vertical. Does that make sense? Now, the best part is with this power, absolutely, I could charge you a lot of money, but that's not what this software is. The only reason you're seeing this is twofold. Number one, you ask for a solution. You ask for a solution. Number two, I found something that worked. Simple. So here's how you get it. Just super cool. adlabblog.com/rocketcontact. Ashton or Alicia, if you could put that in the chat box for me. Rocket Contact is the end there. adlabblog.com, Rocket Contact. The first 100 of you get the bonuses too. And I think you're going to be pleased with the price, guys. It is a monthly software, but if it's not making you money, shut it down. Shut it down. Once we get on the bonus call, I've given you a general specific of how to actually go through and do all of this. But once we get on the bonus call, I will make sure that I walk you through the full process of how you close, how you do all that. Okay? You're getting everything. I'll show you on the other end when we go to the bonus call. If there's a question that I've not answered on the bonus call, I'll stick around until we do answer it. Okay? If you already have it, I apologize. I can't do bonuses for you. I know a few of you do. I don't know a way that we can pull that off unless you get another account. Then I can get you the bonuses. And that's the deal I worked out. I apologize. So adlablog.com/rocketcontact. Super cheap, super easy. adlablog.com/rocketcontact. It just showed up in your chat. You should see it there. If not, I said it out loud. It's on your screen. You should be able to type that in. If you're watching a replay, if we do happen to put a replay up, I don't think I said anything too crazy. Yes. Ellie says, can this work in all countries? Ellie, yes, because it's based on Google. So if you've got Google that is doing that stuff, you're good. Yep, jump in. By the way, there are some upsells on this. I think they did a great job making the upsells deals. You don't have to take any of them now. You don't need proxies. You're good to go. On the upgrade, I think that, like I said, I'm using this in a fashion, Chris. Those of you that are asking about the upgrades, Chris, I'm using this in a fashion where I'm using a lot of emails in my main account. So yes, I am an upgrade purchaser because I'm using it a lot. Okay? I would highly recommend the upgrades. Okay, SH. So SH asks, I'm still a little unclear. You still got to you get a business to reply to your introductory email asking if you're accepting patients, then you respond by asking them if they need your service. SH, I basically come in and say, I'm not trying to become a patient. What I'm doing is I have a way to get patients to you. It's a simple system, but it's something that's working really well when we've tested it in other places. Can I send you info? Would you be interested? It's that simple. But SH, the cool part is you're only sending it out to people that have replied back already. So you've got a relationship going. If you're in, let me know. If you're in, let me know. Yes, $47 a month. The reason I'm cool with the monthly, why do you think I'm cool with the monthly? Why do you think I love that it's a monthly cost? I'm not trying to get you guys to pay monthly, but why am I jazzed that they actually made this a monthly? Will you guys offer the templates without the software? No, absolutely not. I love monthly because they upgrade it, they support it, they maintain it, and they've got the money to make it even better. And by the way, if it's not working out for you, or you later on you decide I'm not going to do this anymore, what do? You just cancel your account. Simple. Like I said, on the upgrades, I highly encourage you guys to pay close attention to those for the very simple reason that once you get going with this software, you are going to want those upgrades, okay? So, Scott, great question. How you doing, Scott? Good to see you, man. Scott says, when will we get the bonuses? Scott, when you get off, send your receipt to our support desk, and they will send you the link to the geographic thing that I showed you, okay? So the sort of the prospector of where to go look, they will send that to you right away so you can get going with that. What I'm going to do is on Monday, I'm going to do a call later in the afternoon with everybody that jumps in, and I'm going to give you all the scripts and all the other stuff. I bet you can probably figure it out from some of the training they've got in there, the stuff they're doing. I'm going to give you my stuff coming up. Yes, this technique does work with real estate agents. Marcel, Ben, after Monday trading, will you add strategies along the way? Marcel, if you ask for something specific, as always, I'm going to go to work to find it. That's what this entire webinar was today. You guys have been asking for me for something that's not face-to-face, and instead of saying, no, it's face-to-face or nothing, yeah, I actually went to work for you guys because you guys need help. I want to give you help. So yeah, of course, man. So Chris says, what's the difference between the monthly and the yearly? So what you're getting, Chris, is a little bit of a better deal typically if you're signing up for the annual, and you're typically only going to get a good cost if you get it now. They're rewarding you guys for jumping in. Yep, I'll record the bonus calls too, okay? What else you guys got? Let me get to questions here. What is the support email address? You can contact us, Doug, at drbenhelp.com, drbenhelp.com. Simon, bonuses, if you wait for a notification, you'll get something over the weekend, okay? If you want the geographic thing, just hit my support desk up with your receipt and we'll take care of you. Yes, Ross, it will. And if you get an annual plan on the upsell, they offer upsells and it's an annual plan. If you get an annual plan, that will replace your monthly. Can this software be used effectively with my Amazon business, a follow-up emailer and a community emailer versus an STD email service? John, if it can, man, and I'm sure maybe it can, I would not know how to point you with that. I'm not going to be a lot of help on that. I'd love to tell you yes, but just straight up honest, yeah. How many email nets one client sold with this system? That is a ridiculous question because it depends on the niche. It depends on what you send out. It depends on how many you send out. It depends on your follow-up. Scott, if you suck at following up with people or you're awkward or you're lazy and you won't email them, then you are not going to close many people. If you're aggressive, you're going to close a lot of people that reply to you. So there's no damn way, and that is a question that I absolutely love and hate, because if you've been doing this more than a week, you know there's no way to answer it. And I'm not ducking the question, but you know there's no way to answer that question. Are you a hustler? Are you going to make it work? If you're not, please don't buy. Let's see. What else we got? Marcel, hit up my support desk and let them know that, and we'll get you helped out, okay? And I'll save you a spot. I'm looking through questions, guys. Give me a sec. I'm not missing you. Let's see what we got. Joel, I'm not sure, man, because I'm paying attention to this, not looking at that. David, I'd definitely be interested in that, man. Thank you. Let's see. Rob, on the front, the $47 a month, you're not going to see an offer for an annual plan until you get to the other side, okay? Do we get emails on the bonus call? Guy, you're going to get emails on all that stuff on the bonus call. I will show you that next week because I actually want to take the time to go through it with you step by step so I can explain the psychology behind that rather than just send you a file right now, okay? But if you want the location stuff, we'll send that. Let's see. All right, cool. Why would we need additional users? Chris, if you have somebody on your team that you don't want to have like in the master, but you want them working for you, but you don't want them having your main account, that's why you would need additional users. If you don't need it, okay? Hey, Zoran, I'll walk you through that, but they've got training on all that, okay? All the stuff in the software, they do a great job. That's how I learned it. I didn't have them help me. I learned it through their videos. Let's see. We get all the tools to make this work other than the software. Yep, Winnie, I'm going to show you the stuff to plug in the software, how to reply, how to close, that kind of stuff from a distance, okay? Yep, Jim, absolutely. Will this work for business coaches? I don't know. Keith, you'd have to give me a little more on how you prospect out. If you're trying to contact businesses, yes. I'm not using it for that. I'm mostly using it to sign up for offline services. So I'm probably not the best person to ask there, but listen, just being able to email out like that to business owners is pretty big. Leslie, you don't have to contact support. If you're in the middle of it and you got it, you're good. Sure, Rob. Bonus is still available. I'm not looking at it right now. If we are past 100 sold, then I will make sure that everybody that gets in before the end of the call is good to go. But I'm not looking at it. I'm just trying to answer questions. I don't like looking at two things at once. I like paying attention to you guys. Scott, Fearless, no, don't send to support at Fearless.